So the first play event for the Borgata Summer Open I played was
When they all look the same.
Yeah, you don't.
But it was
So where the hole's at?
This is it. You found the holes.
Want to say holes, huh?
I had to
So
say,
one time y'all get to say a hole, y'all just under
yeah, 46-4.
5.
So I ended up I think I finished 18th out of 50, a little bit outside the money. The next one I played was the Almighty, and I was dealt kings the first hand. It's either
like
first.
5 star, and
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know if you can put in any commentary like that, but you can definitely rate them on like a
Nothing bad.
star
What's
basis.
the race to 3? Much. I call. And things, math worked out. It's supposed to work out.
Yes, sir.
And I was dealt 9 jack of diamonds a couple of times, very early on, first level, second level. I won a couple of big pots with them too. So those guys were calling in my hand the rest of the night.
Here we go again.
Trouble.
Give me another seat.
All right, that's turn. Move it. Again, Jack 9.
Same 2-hand cards.
Other bullshit, but once you got there, it makes everything so much better. I mean, you can literally get your but when you bust, you can have a seat number before you even get up from your table.
Wait, look at these. I make it 600. Everybody points.
I mean, I've done that. I busted a tournament and be like, hold on a minute. All right, next table. You know what I mean? Just hitting right over. No lines. I don't have to bring any cash.
Yeah, it's amazing discussions. New WSOP app where everything is done online. And you get to look everyone up too. Like, this is
$18.
18. Come here, 10 flat please. So, thank you. We got about 12. Thank you. Give me 10. Thank you. 3 more cards, please. Oh, we got it. 1, 2, 4, 5, 3. That's a 2 promo back. I don't want you to call me a liar.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Take it.
Yep.
Seven. Who's queen for the win? Oh. Oh, God. Oh. 7, I'm going to give it 2 purple again.
as I connected with too many sets. I think I had a couple of them, but for the most part, most of my set hunting failed.
5 players.
So we ended up with over 400 players for this flight. I think it was 401, 12.5%, 51. It was a long night. Not to be a spoiler, but I ended up busting out 56, 57, somewhere in that range. They don't update it quick enough until the table breaks down. But yeah, I hovered near. Starting stack to 140 for a while, and then I rocketed at some point to between second and third break, 800K. I got really hot. And I was able to maintain that time. It's just when you lines get that high, you can't lose flips. Forget flips. You can't get bad beat and bad beats. That's seemed to do me in. That was a lot of fun. It was one of the more fun tournaments I played in a while. And they're all fun anyway.
Raise 6.
What's that? Is that a raise?
Yeah, that's a raise 6.
Hmm?
1200? 12? Yeah.
I feel like I've seen people use it to like wrap around the table here. Can't you?
Yeah,
Does that not work? I've seen them do it in the cash room before.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do that.
They'll use like one to like hold it right here, and then the other two to wrap around right here.
Yeah, I keep getting playable cards before I can fix it up. So.
Gotcha. That looks awkward as hell.
I know.
There you go.
And if I
Thank you.
just touch it, it falls over.
Yeah, you put that sucker on here.
Check it back.
Average
21.
And this was one of the sets I got, but there was only one other player. Yeah, he stuck around for a small bet on a flop. And then it was, I believe, it was 7 high flop, and then another small card came.
check to them. I only have 4 or 5 players.
Hey, check. Check.
Raise 15 to bet. Heads up.
I missed that flop there, but when you check on it, but I had to call. It's not that
Wait a minute.
Everybody needs a coffee.
Okay.
Somebody either had a really good time or a really bad time last night in Atlantic City.
I was dealt aces a couple of times too.
Raise 32.
And kings, so for sure, for a couple of times as well. So I had a couple of big hands. They, you know, and I won with them. Didn't go too far.
Heads up.
On those aces, there was one player that had leverage. The flop came out like 3 spades, and I double checked my hand. I didn't have a spade. I had 2 aces, so I just let out of bed, and she shook her head and just she marked it. So yeah, this was. They never moved me from the table I had. Initially, I got there. I think level 2. Yes, I was in the same seat for the entire time, which was some 10 plus hours.
2,000.
Yeah, it was a long. It was a fun. Oh.
Heads up. Okay.
I had a king.
Let's see.
Early on when we were playing super deep, I played those speculative hands, you know, whenever possible. 4-6 of diamond, 5-7 clubs, kind of hands, 8-10 of spades. I got to see flops. I ended up connecting with one of them, huge, but for the most part, I ended up knocking them away. But we were playing so deep, was, you know, those hands are easy to play post flop.
Heads up. Check.
I missed. Board.
Raise the 6,000. Right, everybody's doing it.
I'm frugal. I do them
Two.
Ray is the diagonal.
That's why I'm down there. I have another.
$35.
3, 5.
This hand played particularly bad. Not that the results would have changed. I had queens on the button. I was getting ready to raise, but they got to my right. Puts in a raise, so I just smooth call behind them. Usually, when I have position and we're playing board, they kind of try to look and see. And I don't think he would have folded anyway. And then after the flop, you know, flop is king high, which should have saved me. I stuck around and not believing he had a king. He looked at his hand to double check too. It was 3 spades that come out. So I definitely knew, or I could tell, he had the ace of spades. So I'm hoping he didn't have ace king. And that he's just betting with the ace of spades. And that I didn't re-raise him at any point, so he might just continue. That was my thinking, that he had ace queen of spades and flop, but not flush, and nothing that threatened him. End up paying chips. So it was definitely not a well played hand on my part, but you know, that's the game.
Okay, 2,000.
Wow.
Nice hand.
Nice flop. What a flop. Nice, man. What a flop.
When I first started playing, poker, which is, I pretty much just played in tournaments, I used to hate king jack, especially off. Not that mattered. I used to lose with them every time I played them, and if somebody used them, played them, they would just beat me all the time, no matter what I had. So, but now I'm starting to appreciate King Jack, and yeah, and it's pretty decent hand.
Now I don't think I could beat you now after that ace. And ace saved me. Nice hand. Thank you.
Raise to 12. All in.
Before you were just saying, it's the one that people talk about. Like I lost my second game for a lot of shit. Just that little
I had raised to the ace jack and a smaller stack. He's a wilder player. Shut up. I ended up just fucking hard.
Thank you. Good luck.
You made it?
Yeah.
I guess I need to make it 50.
45.
45.
It just didn't make sense. Good job. Good job. You had it there.
15.
$3,500. $15,000.
So suited connected cards. I had called initial ways when there was 3-bet. There's a lot of dead money. You probably shouldn't have called that like that, but I did. And, didn't work out. I ended up just folding up to them.
15,000. $3,500. 3,000.
So during this tournament, my bet sizing was pretty good. I made sure I bet close to a pot on the flops. So I either got full or they called me. Usually when I had it, I got paid, and when it was kind of mediocre holding, and I didn't get any cheap cards. I was pretty good.
Check.
Anything?
8-5. 8-7.
Players in the all-lady stack, if you've not already done so, please start selling those purple chips to the chip leader at the table. That purple chip is going to come out of play on the break. So please make sure you start selling all the purple chips to the chip leader at the table. The chip leader, by definition, is the person that can pick up all the other players in one single hand, not the person who's going with purple chips. But the chip leader needs to be the one buying the chips for you.
Well, he does when you don't have big foot, right? Oh. Oh.
I'm sure you're alive.
Okay. Change.
You got a pair? Can you crush it?
The guy that was stealing shoved, and he came to me after it all. I was disappointed with the pair of pockets.
Diamond.
Wow.
Man.
Thank you.
Three players. Check.
Too much action.
Yes.
It's got a weak hand, ace deuce. It wasn't even suited. I was in a late position and I called. But the flop was ace jack 10. And I hit the ace, but there was way too much action. So I just
How far is it, Paul? Give me 5,000. $5,000. Call. Call. Here's those. Check. $12. It's 12? It's 7. Yeah, I don't blame you. Right. Whole big thing. Good. 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 11. Oh.
Jack deuce. But unraised pot.
Blind special.
Deuce. And then I stuck around and on the river I hit the jack for a second pair, so I was able to get
In the room.
One, two. Raises 17,000. All in. 75.
Get a feel a little bit, and like, you know, we're like, anytime we're like doing the doogie and he gets one, he like screams and runs around the house.
all hyped up.
The doogie, it's the funniest shit.
That's awesome.
I know, it's the funniest shit.
You're
Good.
number 4.
Perfect, thank you.
Paul. Heads up. Say that for me. Thanks. Check.
So that's got to be one of the most fun sports.
What did you play, you said?
I played baseball and then I played hockey.
You play college or no?
No.
I played baseball, just like recreation.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love baseball.
My best friend actually played Division One, and motherfucker is such an idiot.
Where at?
It's a small D1 school in Virginia called Bradford, but like they're kind of known for baseball, so they went to the tournament,
Right,
NCAA
okay.
tournament. This motherfucker has like every record still to this day. We graduated in 2018. Games
that's
played,
my graduation.
kids, you know what I mean? Like all this. His junior year had like a stellar season. His senior year, the Texans, the Pirates, all talking to him. We were going to draft you, and he has a terrible year because he had 12 problems.
That's fucking
I'm
terrible.
like,
That's terrible. Forget about the fucking Euro. Yeah.
and of course it's a fraud from high school.
That's terrible.
Great.
What mix? Where?
Here, the little this mix stuff that they've been doing. I swear I'm not a fish, I'm getting back in. I keep sliding and fucking getting this is unbelievable.
Yeah. That's the worst when you
I have to play.
What's up? Right.
I'm calling every fucking in.
For example. Then the flip side could just be something.
Raised 55.
So this is the hand that kind of does me in, even though I feel like I played it well. It was pretty late. I had maybe 500K, and the guy next to me raised, coming to me,
All in.
late position. So I pocket nines. So I just smooth call because the guys to my left, the young guys that like to make moves. One of them does make a move. He shoves all in, and the other guy folds. And he probably, I felt like he was just using a squeeze play. I call him, snap call him, and I'm hoping, I can win this race if it is a race. He turns over ace 4 of spades, and I have 9 of clubs, 9 of spades. He didn't want to call ever, did, but he ends up smashing the board. I barely had him covered, but I had him covered. And I have one of his spades, but he ends up getting to a straight flush, which was a brutal beat.
That motherfucker steel wheel.
Just a real
Unbelievable. Straight flush, right?
yeah. 440 right there. 462.
Right, yeah. So just think it on the
All in.
parent side.
To one, a little bit over small, a big blind. Complete blind was, the blinds were 15, 25, 25.
All in.
29, 30. 7, 10 clubs, goes all in. And I get called.
Sure.
I actually flop a straight draw and a flush draw, but I don't connect. I need to random check.
45.
345 indeed. 345, sorry. Alright guys, action's complete. You see him Queen Jack suited. 10-7 suited.
You can't win it. There we go.
Yeah. Pick me up.
This was one of the big pots that I won earlier when we got a heater. Ace King of Spades, I raise, I get a call from one of the blinds. Flop is 2 spades with a 10. Yeah, I raise. He jams and I snap call him. He turns over Ace 10 of hearts, and he actually connects with us, 2 tens on the turn. But the river is 9 of spades, and I was able to pick up a pretty big pot.
All of them. Oh.
Got that the hard way.
Had to make the stretch for it.
Can you see? Can you see? Can you see?
Which one do you want to see?
The bottom one.
Top or
The
bottom?
bottom.
We're switching the spots. Yeah. You push you now, you push her. Oh, push her? Okay. How you doing, love? How you doing? I'm good. I'm doing great, my friend. 15. I need 3 forms of ID, sir.
3? I got, do I have my social on me? Come on. No, they put the line through me. They put the line, that's the ID right there.
Alright, I'll take $100 then, that's fine.
Alright, fine, you got me.
Change coming. Change coming. I got 3 players. You know what not please, thank you.
I'm right here.
Well, good square.
How much is that?
12.
Starting to get a little too sticky. Yep. Nice hand.
So this is a super crucial hand for me. I had 5-7 of clubs on the small board. Those are raised from a guy with biggest stack, and I called, and then the flop, and there's big blind states, and the flop was ace of clubs, 8 of spades, 9 of spades. So I literally called because it was. Flop bet was so small that I called and I'm asking for 6 of clubs, so I get flush draw and plus hit my bottom street. But a 6 came up, but a 6 of diamonds. So he'd bet so small that I didn't think he had that great a hand. Either way, I connected. This is a very rough board. I lead out a bet, and the initial aggressor shakes his head and puts in call. And the river was the queen of hearts. So now the 10-jack gets there too, and but I lead out another big bet, like 53K, and he debates. I mean, he's like holding all his chips. I'm like, he's gonna shove. Like, I'm not gonna have to call because I can't put up a 10-jack there. But he eventually puts in his call, and he gets steamed. I think he had ace king of spades. He only showed the king of spades, but he must have hit ace king flop to the world. And, he didn't think I would have a 5-7, and then I had bet on the turn, so he can't be 10-jack either. But he got really steamed after that. Two hands later, against the same guy, he had raised, and I had kings, and I 3-bet him, and he called, and the flop comes out, deuce, 3. I mean, it's kind of wet, but I think it's 2 and 3 might have been suited. Either way, I'm not going anywhere with this hand. I bet he shoves over the top of me, and I turn over my kings. He had pocket 8s, and it helped out. And the guy went from like the biggest stack to being out because he doubled. Not doubled. He gave me a lot of chips.
There'll be a 15-minute break that is coming up, everybody. There is not a dinner break in this flight.
When the blinds get super high late,
I showed the 10.
the min raise is pretty much the standard, which kind of presses the big blind in for the most part. And, some people play. I try to still, when it's late, I try to still use only good hands. Some c-bets work, and sometimes, sometimes you connect. Like I did with ace 10
Anything there?
7 queens. Oh my god. He's on fire. Holy shit. Jeez. Want another one?
That's the heat you had before, right?
I'm
Same heat
now.
you had
I
before.
don't even want to play against you.
Good luck, everybody.